Hello party people, this is Gwen. I am going to be demoing some products for you, and the first thing I want to demo for you is our new Jam Beauty matte lipstick. So let me put some on right now because I just came back from work and I need to look refreshed. So what I like about this is that it glides on and it's pretty long wearing if you don't eat something too oily. If you do, just reapply, but it lasts all day. So that is our lip set. This one is Daredevil. It's like a wine, pinky wine, so love it. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you need to know before you put on your wraps is to prep your nails. So we're going to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your hands are clean. I just took off my nail polish, so there's some traces of black nail polish. Yeah. So go ahead and just push down your cuticle. And I start from the middle because there's invisible cuticle. Did you know that? And that invisible cuticle is basically just skin. And why do we do that? Is because we want to make sure that your nail bed is free of any oil. Because if you have any oil, it's going to lift your wraps. So we don't want any skin or oil touching your wraps. So after I do that, I lightly buff it. So I just get a little buffer and I just it kind of removes some of that invisible cuticle, as well as make your nail bed a little smooth and just gives the wraps something to grab onto. You can obviously, of course, cut your nails and file them to whatever size you want them. But that's it. So you do that. And then I would do them for both hands, but since I'm just demoing one hand for intents and purposes of time, then I would wash my hands with dishwashing liquid or soap. Because I'm not near a sink, I'm just going to use our prep wipes and just kind of like clean the top part just to make sure that there's no oil. And also my hands too, because you want to make sure your hands are free of oil before you touch your wraps. Okay, looks good. All right, now we're ready to put on the wraps. All right, so I'm going to move the camera, so you can just wait 1 second. Okay, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to show you a couple different products. I'm going to show you how to put on a wrap first. So the first thing you do is you're going to size it. So it comes like this. And I'm going to probably demo my middle fingernail. So what I'm looking for is using the see-through plastic. I'm going to try to eyeball and see which one is a little bit undersized. So you want to always undersize. I think I'm going to go with this number 2 right here. So I'm going to get my orange stick. And you can get your orange stick, you can get the cuticle pusher, and you're going to just nudge it off. And I just started my heater. So I'm going to just hold it like this. I'm going to just eyeball. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to flip it and make it like a flag. Okay, so the directions say to heat it first, which you can, but 80% of my customers have curvy nails. So I'm going to show you what's called the cold method. The cold method is you're going to apply it first to the nail. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you can reposition it. Now, the main important thing is do not touch the sticky part, but you can touch this part because that part is going to be filed off. And so I just repositioned it, make sure it's a little straight, and make sure that it's not touching on the sides. So I'm going to just kind of tap it on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it. 1,000. Oops, you can't see it. I'm going to go 1,000, 2,000. I'm going to smooth one side down. Then I'm going to heat the other side. 1,000, 2,000. Heat that side and smooth it down. I'm going to rub across and apply pressure. And that's it. So when you try your wraps, it's going to take some practice. But for this, I find success for people that have curvy nails. In the video, they show to swipe up first and then back and forth. For curvy nails, skip the 1, just go to the 2, 3. Then you just trim it. And you just stick the excess in the trash or on your paper towel. I'm going to let it cool a little bit. I'll show you again. I'm going to resize it. And I'm going to do that finger. So I'll show you once more. I'm going to nudge it with my stick. I'm not going to do it with my finger. Halfway, eyeball it, cut it in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can touch the cut part and make a flag. So that way the round part is going to be near the cuticle side. So I'm going to just stick it on here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Because you're going to reposition it. You can touch the cut part because that's not the part that's on the nail bed. And then you're going to make sure that it does not touch the sides. Now you want a little sliver on the side. You're going to be like, well, then people are going to notice it. No, no one ever notices that unless they're like really up close. And to be honest, like, why would you want anybody that close to your fingers? Okay, now I'm going to heat it. How many seconds? 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Smooth it. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. That's it. Now, you can go like this with your heater or your blow dryer. I'll turn that off for a minute. And then just smooth it and then trim it. That is it. Now, I trim it all and then I file it down. So the reason why I wait till it cools because it's like shrink wrap. So it's cooling down. Give it like a minute or 2 to cool down and adhere to your nail so it shrinks back on your nail, and lightly file down. So you're filing down. You're not going up and down. Don't do that. It's 90 degrees down. Now, if you happen to have short nails, you're just going to do it at an angle, just getting that straight edge, and it's going to file down. That's it. After I do all my nails, then I file all my nails lightly. And don't do it too aggressively because it's going to create like a rough edge, and you don't want that. Now, another thing you can do before I finish this nail is you can actually use your clippers. And if you don't mind cutting off a piece of nail, you can do that too. Okay, so you can use your clippers or your file. And then after that, I would just give it one more pass under the heat to kind of melt the edges. And then just press. And that's it. So that is the wraps. Those are our wraps. See that? Okay. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is the gels. So the gels are also free of toxic chemicals found in salons. We have 2 lamps, the Color Cure lamp and we have the gel lamp. The Color Cure lamp, you can use it for both Color Cure polish and gel polish. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting it on top of my wraps too, the clear. It just gives it a glossy finish, and it also has the wrap stick on even longer. Like, they do not move. So what I'm doing right now is just putting a base coat. Okay, and then I'm going to hit 30 seconds, and it's going to count down 30 seconds. What I like about this lamp is that I can fit my whole hand in there. So what we're doing is curing it. So it's using UV and LED lamp light, and it's very safe. And after this, it's going to shut off. So after that, I'm going to put color. And I'm going to put this new one called High Ruler. Okay, So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a color. Generally two layers is good, but you want to do very thin coats because it's very thick. So I'm going to do it on the nails that I don't have wraps. So very thin, because what's going to happen is you're going to put the other layer and it's going to cover it. So you want to put thin coats. And if you get too much, just kind of wipe it at the edge. Okay, and then you're going to do 30 seconds again. So what I like about the gels is that they're glossier, they're a little bit thicker, and if when worn over wraps, it actually has your wraps last longer. Make sure that you cap the tips so that way, because those are the parts that wear the most. What else? We have a lot of different colors. We are going to also come out with another line called Color Cure, which is a different type of hybrid of polish. And you could use the lamp for that too. We also have a gel essentials bundle, which is just for the gels, which you can just use for gels and on top of your wraps as well. So, all right. And the great thing about this is that, so 30 seconds. The great thing about this is that it's easy to remove. So we have like these little packets. They're kind of like this size, and you just soak it for 15 minutes and it completely pops off. No lie. You don't need a jackhammer to get it off. I know people complain about it's so hard to get gel off. It damages my nails. I wouldn't be doing this if it damaged my nails. I didn't like when I had acrylics and my nail beds were just like weak and thin. Okay, then the last part of this is your top coat. Oh my God. Of course I don't have my top coat right now. Hold on one second. Okay. Because this particular bottle looks like another bottle, so I probably put it away. Yes, top coat. Okay, here we go. Top coat is the last step. Again, thin coats. I'm going to put it on both my colored nails and then my wraps. And I'm going to cap the tips. Thin coats. It's so tempting to do thick coats because I used to be like that because I just want to get it over with. But in this case, all of our products, thin is better. Less is more. I really like this color and how it came out. It's brand new. Okay. 30 seconds. That's it. So, almost done. And I'm looking at my clock and it's taking about 10 minutes to do one hand. So that is amazing, and you're ready to go. There's literally hardly any dry time, no smudge time. With the gels, when using this one, it takes 30 seconds. We have another lamp, it takes 45 seconds. So it's really time efficient. So the last part is usually it's sticky on the outside. You want to just wipe very gently to get the sticky residue off, and then you're ready to go. That's it. Look, it's totally completely dry. I would not be doing this with my hair if it was not dry. Amazing. Ooh. Okay, one more thing I want to show you is I want to show you our new thing called Chromatics. So I haven't tried it with this color. I did it with black and I didn't want to use it with black again because I just removed it. So what you do is this is our lacquer. Again, it's 8 free as well. We have regular polish we call lacquer. And Again, thin is better. It's quick drying. And when you do your nails, this is not my dominant hand. I always leave a sliver behind. Again, thin coats. And don't do it like I did it right there. Put it on the table. I just put it there so you could see it more. But let me do, for sake of time, I'm going to do just 2 fingers. Okay. So that's our lacquer. This one is this is called VIP. I love purple, obviously. I used it. So what this is called Chromatics. And we started selling these and they sold out within a day. So I wanted to show you guys. So when it comes back into stock, I want to put you on my waiting list because this is so fun. So this is Aura. It is a dip powder. And so I'm going to take the applicator and just dip it in the powder. And then I'm going to just tap. It on your wet lacquer. And what it does, it just kind of gives it changes the color of your polish. Just dab, 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 dab. And you see it? This is called Aura, and it's like an iridescent kind of effect. And then, let's see. Just gonna dab a little bit on this side. And the powder that you get on your skin, you can just wash it off. So let me do this one. Dab, 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 dab. It's so fun. I was playing around with the ultraviolet, which is, it kind of gives a greenish, purplish, bluish color, kind of like the inside of a shell. And it's super fun. So you can play around with it and add as much as you want, as little as you want. You can put it on a bare nail, like just put clear nail polish to make it tacky. And that is it. Now, the last part of it is I'm going to put top coat on. And then it's going to be ready to go. So I put my top coat on. And it just makes it glossier. Love this stuff, man. So much fun. This is also free of toxic chemicals. And that's it. So it was this color. But now, I don't know if you can see, it's now a pearly color. All right. All right, so this is my mani. In 10 minutes, I got this done, and it's ready to go. Touching my hair, and grab my wallet and keys and go, and it's not going to mess up. Love it. I can't wait to do the other hand. This one, Chromatics. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it has a like pearly effect. Whatever color you do, you could do any color. So it's just amazing. It's magic. So you guys get on this. When we restock, let me know if you want to be on a waiting list. We have 3 different colors. Aura, which is the one I tried, is a pearly. We have ultraviolet, which is more purpley, and then we have flare, which is like a mirror effect. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. Let me know what was your favorite part. And and if you know the answer to the secret question, which is how do you ensure a good wrap fit? Get some extra entries if you get the correct answer. All right. So I can't wait to assist you in shopping today, or just answering questions, or even if you want to sign up to do a party like this online, let me know. All right. Bye. I'll see you later.